What if I told you that one of the most emotionally raw and visually unique games of the year almost flew under the radar? I'm here to talk about South of Midnight and the things this game does right. This game doesn't play or look like most of other games I've played. It's different, but that isn't a bad thing. Please let me know in the comments if you've played the game and how do you feel about this game. Is it something you can connect with, or is the fact that the game does things different putting you off? First off, a disclaimer. I do have some issues with this game. The gameplay itself, for me, it became a bit boring. The fighting, it's not really diverse. The storyline, it's really good, but it doesn't offer any elements which you would see in an open world game. So yeah, it's really a very linear story. And for me, that sometimes did not work. But enough about that. Let's talk about the art direction. It's straight up gorgeous. The way Hazel moves, the way she talks, and the way she reacts makes her feel like a real person. And even though she and the game itself looks very cartoonish, I still felt a real connection to the story and to the main character.
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking them all before the power goes out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
There's a bee in your bonnet. I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
And then there is the great music, which always changes depending on what's happening in the story. And that makes it even land harder. And that, connected with the story, then you have a winning formula. Because for me, that is one of the other things that really work. The story. It deals with grief, loss and healing in a way that feels real. And of course, the great visuals and the spot-on voice acting really help with that as well. And I also loved how the story mixes southern folklore with real history. You have creatures which are really out there, which are really strange, and characters which fit in really well with the southern atmosphere. And running around in this world is great fun. It's great to look at, but it's also great to listen to. And that's another thing this game does really well. It uses the scenery and it uses the audio to set a great atmosphere. The soundtrack, it blends blues, folk and jazz in a way that really connects with the game's emotional tone. When you're traversing around in that great world, you have banjo music to accompany you, and when you're in combat, the music gets really intense, and I felt all this worked really well together. And while playing this game, I really felt that the setting and the world building are really special. I feel this game looks really great, it has really stunning visuals, but it's also a game that isn't trying to rush you. It really gives you the time to connect with the story and the characters. There are loads of cutscenes to help you with that. Me personally, I was a bit overwhelmed and a bit bored with that many cutscenes, but yeah, it really works with the immersions. I guess the slower pace won't work for everyone, but if it clicks, it really works. So yeah, it really isn't a perfect game. That's really my honest opinion after playing this game for 6 hours or so. But with its visuals, its characters and a great soundtrack, this game builds a world you want to explore. I have to say the action is really fast, but I also enjoyed the calmer pacing of the game when you're on your way to your next destination. And I feel the story and the world really takes it at a slow pace. It doesn't throw everything at you at once. It lets you discover things slowly. Okay, so that's my thought about this game. I'm really curious to hear what you think. Do you like the way the game looks? Do you appreciate the pacing of the game? Or are there elements you wish they have done differently? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth reviews like this. Thank you for joining me and I hope to see you next time.